Yo, it's your girl Ree. You know what it is. I'm back with another episode of Something Stronger. Please grab a chair, pull up, let's talk our shit. Welcome back, y'all. We are back and we decided to go live or to record it on our YouTube channel. Yeah, I know our YouTube channel is Brock and Ree, right?
Brock and Ree.
Brock and motherfucking Ree. Okay, so I'm here, of course.
And I'm here. Hey, it's me, Brock. The wonderful, wonderful husband.
Awesome. So, first to start off, we just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our our podcast went up in a way, and I'm so excited, y'all. I'm super excited. We decided to go ahead and film outside in the backyard, just because it's such a pretty day outside.
Pretty day. I was tired of looking at the four walls, so here we are. Hey,
Let's
do it.
So today.
Hey, before we get into it, what's the drink of the day? Ooh.
So, Brock made our drinks.
I did it. It's going to be a great night.
What is this?
Hey, I mixed us up a little Douce and lemonade. You like that? Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go. Douce and lemonade. At least I decorated with a little cherries.
Okay, so
do your thing.
Given that we're having something this strong, and for those of you listening who cannot see it, he has a cigar.
Oh yeah, I got a cigar, by Drew Estates Legends cigar. Actually, it's a nice smooth smoke. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Miss Felicia, for putting me on these. I had to go and cop some more, so yeah.
Awesome. I'm giving that the topic is something strong, right?
It's very strong.
Okay. So today's topic is he loves me not.
She loves me not.
Ooh,
And this is part one because, man, couldn't unpack everything. Yeah. It's one of those.
Okay. Well, I say let's dive into it.
Let's dive into it.
Okay. Starting off, I guess the main thing would be, what is your idea of, what is your idea of the woman of your dreams?
You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that the ideal woman of my dreams would be a woman that pretty much supports me in everything I do, supplies me with my needs.
What kind of needs?
Sexual needs to be fed spiritually and mentally, and food. So you kind of...
Well, I got you some bologna sandwiches.
Girl, I eat it too. Hey, you check all of those boxes, but again, my ideal woman of my dreams would be someone who supports, supplies, and submits.
Ooh, the 3 S's.
Support, supply, and submit. And I would really say that I would number them in that order.
Support,
Supply, and submit. And when it comes to submit, I want her to submit to me to an extent that does not, messes with her individualism. I still want her individualism.
Wait a minute, you jumping the gun, sir.
Intact. Okay.
Mr. Sir, you jumping the gun.
Sir, okay. I'm gonna sit back and
Who, Mr. Sir? Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like support. A woman can do that. Supply. A woman can do that. And I say a woman, I mean, at this point, I'm thinking about like all of my friends. Like, my friends are very supportive. provide their man with all their needs,
Mm-hmm.
and they're submissive. However, I'm not gonna jump the gun with that. I won't jump the gun with my version because y'all know black women and white women. Hell, all my friends, white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican. We be needing to get it clear. My sisters be needing to get it clear on what you mean by being submissive. But I'm gonna wait.
Dive into it. I'll explain it later from my point of view.
Okay.
I don't know anybody else. For me, I can speak for me. I can't speak for the masses, but I can definitely speak for me. So, what is your idea? What is your idea, man, of your dreams?
He has to be strong, muscular, and just loves to take his shirt off in front of me. Just don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Hey, you tell me something.
No, I'm joking. I don't know. I don't know. I figure, or I think as girls growing up, we always had this. You would dream about your ideal spouse, like, oh my goodness, my husband's gonna be CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and I'm gonna be at home looking like a Barbie all day, waiting on him to get through the door so I can jump his bones.
Jump his bones.
Screw that. That's not real life. That's not the world that we live in. So I don't know. I figure like my ideal man would be someone who's loving and kind, someone who can be emotionally there for me, because some men have this tough macho act where they can't be vulnerable and emotional. Yes, I want a manly man, but I need you to be able to take off that cape when you come to me. Take it off. I don't want it out. Like, my shoulders might be a little ashy, y'all, but whatever. I don't need you to be this hardcore manly man at all times around me. I want someone who can be vulnerable with me, who can, it's like, hey, babe, I had a bad day. Like, let me just see here. Like, drop your shoulders. Be able to drop your shoulders in front of me. I don't need a Hulk 24/7, if that makes sense.
It does.
So, I don't know. I just think I want someone who's there emotionally. I need someone who can lead spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, when I'm having a rough patch, like I did with my people, passed or whatever. If I'm having a rough patch, baby, I need you to be able to pray me through.
Mm-hmm.
When I can't pray for myself, I need you to be able to pray me through. And I'm not saying I need you to be a Pastor Carter or an Aaron Simmons, and FYI, just in case y'all don't know those people, those are my two great hand men, Pastor Carter and my Uncle Daddy, Aaron. But I don't need you to be, that to pray the door. I just need you to be able to say, babe, I'm standing in agreement. I understand that you can't pray for yourself, or you're not where you normally are to pray for yourself. So I got you. Like, I got you. I need someone who's able to be a provider financially. Yes, I'm a nurse, but fuck that. That's my shit. Like.
So what's yours is yours, and what's mine is ours.
Now that's not what it is over here. What is it? Tell the people what it is over here.
What's yours is yours, and what's mine is ours.
That's not what it is,
Well,
man.
what it is? Tell me.
What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine.
That's what I just said.
No, you said what yours is ours.
What's mine?
Is mine. Let's see, baby. This man
Like I
wants
said,
some
we
trash.
We outside. Let's hit it. So basically, you need a priest, a provider, and a protector.
And I need you to protect me. Listen, let me tell you something. I need you to be able to protect me at all times. Like, Because y'all know me. Listen, if you don't know me, ooh, child. I can stand my own too. Like I can definitely stand on my own too.
Be a handful.
But listen, like I'm not gonna back down from no challenge. So when I can't handle it, I need you to be like, this big headed ass bitch, like take what you got to do. Like just go ahead and handle my lightweight. Like just go ahead and do it. But I don't need you to cower down. Like I was just recently we were in just I don't know, just going around. And I feel like, and I was just looking at this situation unfold, and I was just like, yo, if that was my husband, like, we'd be getting divorced tomorrow because ain't no punk ass bitches over here.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, man, you better drop your nuts because ain't no punk ass bitches over here. Like, I just looked at him and I was just like, y'all ever something happens and then you're just like, man, thank God for the spouse that you blessed me with, because this shit right here, man, the guy wouldn't have had to beat his ass. I would have beat his ass, because fuck that. Anyway, so I need a priest, a provider, and a protector.
Gotcha.
And because you asked me my idea of my dream man, I need you to be cute, because who wants to look at a fugly ass nigga, you know, when they wake up? If I'm already mad at you, like if, you know, just normal relationship. Oh Lord, he's biting his lip, y'all.
Hey.
Just a normal relationship shit. Like if I'm already mad at you, or we beefing about something, or, you know, whatever, I need to be able to look at you and be like,
still be able to look at you.
yeah, I need to be able to look at you and be like, I'm mad right now, but it's on later on. Like, we're gonna have makeup sex. Up top.
Sometimes I walk around trying to stall them, or hey man, can I turn these pants legs inside out and throw them in the laundry?
Oh, okay. You know that's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
That's gonna piss me off, yeah. Cause y'all know I gotta listen to you. But yeah. So I need you to have some looks going on with that too. You know, it's okay, baby. She's sexy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you need a priest, you need a provider, you need a protector.
And just throw in some razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle.
All right, a little razzle dazzle. And I need someone who's going to be supportive, supplies all of my needs, and submissive. Submissive.
Wait, did you say submissive?
I said sub.
I'm saying, because at this point.
Submissive. Submissive goes along with supply. Submissive.
I like what you did.
That's a new word. Hey, everything is figure-outable. So let's get this submissive part down.
You dumb. I like it. Submissive. Okay, well, I mean.
But again, to go back to my point, when I say submissive, I think we as men, we haven't evolved in our thinking as far as the submissive part. We're used to seeing dads and granddads and great granddads just walk in the house and tell, you know, my great grandmother and everybody, hey, I need all of this done, I need it done by this time, and she wouldn't even question it, she'd just get it done. She'd make sure
Don't try this shit over here.
If he said, hey, I need my food done at 6 o'clock and not 6:02, it was done by 5:45 and the plate was on the table, you know.
Your grandma was like that? Because, baby, if you know Gertrude, she damn sure wasn't like that.
Oh, my God.
Gertrude was not like that.
I even made sure Leroy was good. I didn't get a chance to see my great-grandma, my deal, see how she was with her husband because he was gone by the time I got here. But also, you know.
Why you had to put Green on boyfriend? What if that man wife be listening to this shit?
You're right. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Leroy. Y'all family. Hey, that's my pawpaw. That's my pawpaw. That's my boy. So, but anyway, still.
I have to make sure Granny listen to this shit.
Anyway, but still, I think our thoughts hasn't evolved when it comes to submissive. That part of it, because me personally, like I said, I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't want you to be so submissive till you forget who you are in the process. Like you don't have a voice or anything like that. To me, that's totally ignorant, I would say, because there are some times I don't want to take the lead on everything. Because, like you said, you know, I can come to you and say, look, I had a rough week at work. I'm so tired of fighting, you know, corporate America to make sure that I got a paycheck and all that stuff coming in. Sometimes I need you to take the lead at the house and handle this or handle that. It's not my way of, you know, look, help me out with this stuff. Marriage is team. Teamwork makes the world the dream. So, you know, that's our motto. That's what we live by. And I don't want you to be so submissive to you lose who you are in the process. So that's my tea for the day. I spilled it. I'm sip.
So, in saying that, how close do you think you are to your dream?
100%. There's some days when I feel like, you know, I want to put you in the headlock and wrestle you down, maybe tie up your mouth, sometimes throw you in the closet and come back and pull you out and love on you and say have makeup sex and get the submissive part down. But other than that, you support me in everything that I do. You know, even along with the support, hey, you don't mind telling me the truth about some situations. You know, if you feel as if, hey, this is not the move, or you need to watch this person, watch that person. Hey,
and I'll be right.
And you be dead on, you know, because I'm one. I give people chances, you know.
Fuck that.
I give people chances.
Not
you know.
me.
I extend the olive branch, you know, and I'm the type of person I say, okay, I'll just feed them out a long handle spoon, but even that,
I'm not feeding your ass at all.
Yeah, even feeding them with a long handle spoon, they still come back and bite me on the hand.
Because you get one chance from me. You get one chance to fuck me over, and then it's nothing. No. Mm-hmm. And that's family, friend, foe, nobody. Like, you don't get that many chances.
So you're very supportive in every aspect. When it comes to supplying, there's nothing that I'm worried about at all. You know, I just this morning you made sure I was fed, cooking breakfast and all that. You know, you don't mind getting in the kitchen doing your thing. I don't even want to put our business out there, but hey, you know, the bed, you know, the bed frame broke right now. I got to go buy another bed. So, you know, hey, that part of it is great. It's excellent, you know. And, you know
so, my folks got to listen to this.
Hey, it is what it is. We grown.
But my folks ain't got my angel.
You grown. They raised you right.
Fucking angel.
You must heard them in the back doing that. Did you?
First of all, I ain't never hear my grandma pop up doing that whole. See, this boy about to make me yawn.
Hold on, I need some strong. Hold on, I don't even need lemonade.
This boy about to make me.
I'm just pull it straight at the moment because you tripping.
Y'all, first of all, my papa walk on water, according to my brain. Okay.
You walk through your.
See, you want to be.
Your grandmama river too.
You want to be dislived so bad. You just want to be unalive.
How you think you got here? Anyway, so the supplying part is great also. And when it comes to submitting, you do not mind allowing me to take the lead. Because, I'll tell y'all, she's more headstrong than I am. But that's just our personalities. I'm more the laid back, reserved type. She's more the rah, 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 you know, you're an alpha woman. Cool.
Hey.
She's an alpha woman.
Call me Alpha Ree.
I do believe, you know, I know that I'm an alpha male as well, but hey, at the same time, I'm also man enough to scale it back. I don't care if you go into the wild right now, go to Africa. You will never see the lion, the Mufasa type. You'll never see him leading back. He'll always have I rephrase that. He will lead the pack, but the real leader is sitting in the back. It's the woman. When it comes to hunting, he don't go out there and kill the food. She do. She more vicious. So that's what I tend to let my lioness do. You know? You're more vicious than I am. So go out there and bite a head off. I'll come through and finish them off if need be. You know?
Ooh,
I don't have a problem with taking the back seat because I'm confident in who I am as a man.
Big facts.
To know that, hey,
big facts.
if she need me to step up, I got that. And there are times when you may go overboard, and I'm right there to reel you back in and say, okay,
yeah,
you did enough. It's my turn now.
Yeah,
and we balance each other out like that. So it is what it is, you know. Like I said, I don't mind, you know, the submissive part. We all good, and I'm not even worried about that. So it is what it is.
I like the way.
So how close am I to your idea, man?
Well, you're not Usher, Raymond, or you know T.I. or some shit like that. But I think you're everything I didn't know I needed.
Wow, I like that. I like that.
You're everything I seriously, you're everything I didn't know I needed. Y'all know I was anti light skins.
She ain't like it. It's alright.
Y'all, when I met Brock, I had jokes for days off his ass. Like
joking. See what she had though. Turn up.
You're perfect for me. I don't know. You really are. So yeah, you are definitely my perfect man that I didn't know I needed. You may be imperfect, but you're definitely perfect for me.
Gotcha.
So
I like that.
thank you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Goes on to the next question. Are you willing to change or grow into your partner's idea of the perfect man or the perfect woman?
Ooh. Well.
Also, what are some things that you changed? 10 years of marriage, 12 years of work.
Oh, child. I think I definitely would be willing to change depending on what it is. Like if it's something that I know that I can, it's bettering myself in the process. So of course I agree, like 100% change that shit. But if it's just minor, minute, frivolous things, then fuck no. Like, this is me. You get who I am. Like, I'm not gonna change that I am an outgoing person. Everybody knows I'm outgoing. Like, I'm super outgoing. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna joke off your ass. Listen, if you can't get tough skin around me, do not be around me. Because I'm gonna talk about you, your mom and them, your kids.
That's true.
I mean, it ain't gonna be bad stuff. It's just gonna be like jokes, like why your mom ain't got that back tooth in the the corner of her mouth right here when she laughed. I can see that whole I mean, I ain't talking about your mom. I'm just saying like somebody.
Oh my god.
But I mean, you know, I got jokes for days. Like, but when you say, hey, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think we just been together so long till we just know each other's vices and stuff. But I don't know. What did I change for you? Like I definitely had to scale it back.
Yeah.
Being an alpha.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I got this. I don't need you to handle this, baby. Let me handle it. And you was like, bro, chill out. Like, calm down.
Yeah, come on.
I got it. Because at first with me, it was more of, yo, I got 7 brothers. Like, I was so used to calling them because they've been my protectors my whole life. So I was so used to calling them.
Yeah. That was a big thing.
That was a big thing with us because I was so used to calling my brothers because they've always been my protectors till, you know, and sometimes it wouldn't even be malicious. It would just be habit. Like, oh, I call Wayne, or oh, I call Sean over here, and you know, and you'll be like, I'm right here, like,
yeah.
I'm like, well, you know, it wasn't, you know, it's just stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. Hey, I respect you as my man. I respect you as my husband. To like, okay, you know. But now, to this day, if it's some good shit going on, or I'm gonna talk about another family member because they done pissed me off with their whole ass ways, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call my brother Sean. Like, bro, let me tell you about this bitch. And he already be knowing which bitch it is.
by the way you said it. Bitch. A bitch. You know which one that one is. Oh, this bitch.
You know which one that is, right?
That's crazy.
But so, I mean, absolutely. Definitely willing to scale it back for stuff like that. Because, I mean, that's never hurt nobody. That's just marriage is give and take.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. But if it's something like, oh, I don't like you, I don't like the way you dress. I mean, unless I'm dressing like a hoe.
Yeah.
With everything hanging out. And I ain't, clearly, for those of you who are watching, I have no titties. Like, I don't have anything to hang out. Like, thank you, babe.
Buy you something.
Thank you, babe. But
submissive.
But I mean, you know, I definitely get it. Like, you have to be respectful of the marriage, but yeah, I think I would be willing to change stuff like that. What about you?
Like you said, marriage is give and take. You know, I know I've changed a lot of things about myself to fit into that perfect, the idea of a perfect man for you. Because at the end of the day, my main purpose in this marriage is to make sure that you are completely satisfied and taken care of and happy with whatever situation it is. So, yeah, I know I changed a lot of things just to try to fit into that mold again. I'm laid back, nonchalant, reserved. I'm the type of person that you can say whatever you want to say about me. But as long as I know who I am as a man, who I am as a person, I will let it ride. You know, I wouldn't even address it. I let it ride.
I cried.
But I knew that was a big thing for her because, and I tried to, what I would say, put that way of thinking on you as well, because we had some situations that came up with outside people. They would say some stuff about her, and her thing was, you didn't defend my honor. You didn't say this. You didn't say that. And I would always be like, what the hell am I gonna jump out that dude,
right?
Act a fool and do this for when we know what it is. You know, I know who I am. You know who you are. Fuck them. And I tried to, put that on you. But like you said, as time progressed, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Because you had to address that shit.
Because I had to address it. So
you can't let shit linger on. Just like we were talking about a situation that just recently happened. Yo, this shit is just, and it's not between us, it's between somebody else. I just be in other people's business because I ain't got shit to do. But it happened between somebody else, and this shit is just gonna linger.
You gotta address
until somebody addresses this shit.
And then I'm gonna say this: it's not up to your woman to address the situation. I don't give a damn if it is with another female. It ain't up to her to address the situation because this is the way I am. I told her brother this, and her brother, Cardiel, told me, said, "Man, you're a savage." He asked me one day, he said, "Brock, what would happen if you and Rika was out at a party and she get into it with this girl, and this thing, they fighting, and her homegirl jump in." He said, what would you do? He said, "I know what I would do." He said, "But what would you do?" I said, it could be one girl she arguing with and fighting with. It ain't got to be many. I'm gonna slap the shit out of her. Straight up. If woman, child, boy, girl, man, granddad, uncle, auntie, and everybody in between, if you step to my wife wrong, because this is what I've grown into, you step to her wrong, I gotta put something on your ass. It's just period, point blank. I don't care who you are, it's gonna happen. And I told the brother, I'm sliding everything in the crowd. He was like, "That is some savage shit." He said, "I wouldn't even hit a female." I said, "But hey, it's different strokes for different folks."
Oh my goodness.
But that's what I've learned, throughout this marriage, because like I said, I was laid back and reserved, and people would test you and keep testing you until you get to a point where you just, they put you in a corner and it's not good. But once I learned to, hey, stop allowing people to disrespect, this and what we got going on.
Right.
A whole lot of bullshit, we don't even deal with it anymore. If they are saying something, you better believe it's so quiet till we don't know about it.
And I just want to clarify, when he says even if it's a woman, then it's up to the man to address it. Not a regular female to female altercation, like something that he knows nothing about. It'll be, and I'm just gonna tell you, it'll be baby mama drama. Like, no, bitch, address your baby mama. Like, I didn't sleep with this fat hoe. You did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever. That's just, I just wanted to clarify. Like, we're not just talking about female beef. Like, me with some random ass female, and you coming in to defend my honor. No,
I'm gonna let you build lioness and eat on that, but still, if it becomes more than me, and I'm just speaking from my heart, I don't care how anybody take this or how you feel about it. I'm speaking from my heart. If it's a one-on-one thing, I'm gonna let her eat. But the moment that a homegirl looks sideways and act like she wanna hit or do anything like that, everybody in the crowd is getting knocked out. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't try it.
I love it.
And they just,
you turn me on.
That's the way I am. That's how I feel about it. It is what it is.
Okay.
So, definitely, to answer the question, I am willing to change some things about myself to make sure that I fit that perfect mold man that you need.
So, saying that you're willing to change, and I'm just looking at outside people, because it's so much easier for us to peep through somebody else's window than ours. I mean, we peep through ours. I'm telling you, ours. Like, we don't mind. Hey, we're open books.
So it's a testimony at this point. We didn't get to this point,
Shout out to George L. Coffin.
We didn't get to this point by just having happy times all the time.
Right.
So don't even get it misconstrued. We've been through some shit. And that's just truly what it is. A lot of people say, man, y'all just mesh so well together. That's because we've been through some shit together.
Tested, tried, and true.
Yeah, and it was never her against me against them. It was always me and her against the world.
Yes.
We're going to have an argument about our strategy, but...
Because I'm always, they going to see us come like, I'm on the front fucking line, bitch. Like,
we may argue about the strategy, but, but the battle, that's never an argument. We know we got each other back, for sure. We don't give a damn who you are.
For sure. I'll drink to
my
that.
bad. I'm drinking to it, too. Cheers.
Yes. Again, y'all. Y'all know I talk a lot of shit. But I can definitely back it up. Yeah, I know I'm a fighter. I can definitely back it up. However, I am old and I'm fat, and no. So I can't be out here tussling with y'all asses, because
you're beautiful.
Thank you, babe. But I can't be out here tussling with y'all. I'm old, fat, and I'm just no, ma'am, no, thank you. But honest to God, we are deeply rooted in faith. I've grown up in the church from the time I was born. Family church from back when. Shout out to my pastor,
George.
Dr. Pastor George Coffin. He is definitely the GOAT. I can't say he's always been there through good, bad, ups, downs. That's my nigga, y'all. That's my nigga.
Your pastor is your nigga.
Yes. I don't know how many people say that about their pastor, but
bless it.
Bless it. Shout out to him, because that's the homie for real. I don't know, he's always been there, and I feel like he is a big part of our success.
Definitely. He's definitely a big part of our success.
I'm gonna tell y'all something real fast, totally off subject. This man, Dr. Pastor George L. Coffin, Brock called him for something. Because y'all know, once I go to 100, ain't no turning back.
Yeah, I called the pastor.
So he called the pastor.
Don't call the police, I call the pastor.
So this man, because he think he the police. And this man comes to my house, y'all. Some windbreakers. Yes, the old windbreakers. And some sounder, and it was cold. Some sounders on, the kind that your uncle grill on, when he had them.
Not the barbecue sound.
The barbecue sound. No salt. No, he had salt.
Yeah, don't know. Walk with me, Lord.
And I was just like, what are we doing here? So I couldn't even be mad no more because he sat and crossed his legs on my couch, and I said, first of all, why are you here? And what do you have on? Like, he said, well, I was sleeping. And I was like, so why'd you come? Because I know how you are, Riri. That's how he said it, y'all. But anyway, I love him. He's just so funny. I just feel like I just had to paint that image for y'all. But and I feel like all my friends that always need counseling or anything that's going on with them, they'll call me like, hey Ree, like, you know, pray with me, talk me through. And some of the shit, you know, we can pray about. But some of that shit, I'd be like, you know what? This is beyond my calling as a missionary. Let me give you George number.
Missionary.
I'm like, let me give you my pastor number because he gonna pray you through it. Like, he a real missionary. You know,
She over here trying to be a deaconess now. First lady.
First of all, the church is the missionary. Everybody can be a missionary, okay? Thank you. But seriously though, if y'all ever need some help, I'll get y'all this number, okay? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Do you believe people can actually change? Do you believe it's a facade, like a sheep in wolf's clothing?
No.
Is it a wolf in sheep's
clothing?
I said a sheep in wolf's clothing.
I did a little research on that, and it shows, like, I did something like that some time ago, dealing with psychology and everything, and research actually shows that as long as a person has self-awareness and willpower, they can change any habit.
So you mean to tell me you truly believe that a narcissistic person, whatever, you knew what the fuck I was talking about. You mean to tell me that them people can change? I know a couple of hoes, and I wouldn't date them.
I would say no, and the reason they can't change is because they don't have any self-awareness. They are straight bullshit, and I tell them to their face. And that's one thing I can't stand. I can't stand a narcissistic ass person, man, you know, male or female, because we even know some females that are very narcissistic, and we definitely know some men that are narcissistic in their ways, you know. And I tell you know straight up, this is bullshit, and that's just how I feel about it. They can't change their habits for the betterment of them, because they just aren't self-aware about it. They know they're full of bullshit, but they would never be honest enough with themselves to say, yeah, I'm full of bullshit.
Okay. I agree. I mean, I feel like...
Because they can't even take someone else telling them that they're full of bullshit.
No, because they always switch it around. Like, well,
and it's your fault.
You did this, and that's what made me do this. No, bitch.
Nah, you gotta have some kind of accountability for it.
Ooh, accountability.
Accountability. You gotta have accountability for the bullshit that you display on others, and you know, and for yourself as well. Have some kind of accountability.
But you know what?
When you lack accountability, to me, man, it's just like not having a heartbeat, man. You dead to me. Dead.
This dude, I got you. Ooh.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you gotta have some kind of accountability,
self-awareness. I'm styling y'all, like,
you know, some kind of willpower to change, man.
So, but you know what? We saying narc people in relationships, but you know, we got people have narcs in their family.
True.
Like, so how would you say a narc person? You know, I'm saying narc because clearly the entire word is not coming out of my mouth today for some reason. So, and I promise I'm smart, y'all. So, if you say a narc person is dead to you, like because you don't have accountability. What about? And this is totally off subject, y'all. But this is how my brain goes because I got ADD. What about the narc family members that you have?
Same. I mean, what can you offer me? What can I offer you?
Excuse me, wait a minute. We got our first podcast listener. The little squirrel that's on the tree. He was just right there on the little ledge. He had his little nut in his hand, just listening.
can.
Mm-hmm. He was looking at me too while he was.
Text them kids, tell them to bring her 22.
Oh no. Shoot the squirrel.
Shoot the squirrel.
That's my first podcast listener.
Shoot his ass.
On this episode.
Okay. Let him live.
Please, thank you. So yeah, I just feel like some of our family members, we just can't dismiss family members like that.
The hell you can?
I don't dismiss my family. I love my family.
Yeah, she full of shit. Anyway, when it comes to family members, yeah, I love you. You will always be my family member, whether that, whoever it may be. But at the same time, there's nothing I can do for you. And I tell my grandmother this all the time because she'll call me about narcissistic family.
That's where Brock get his behavior from. Like he feels like turning the other cheek. He feels like I can feed you out of a long handled spoon. From him, turning the other cheek comes from his grandmother. Feed you out of a long handled spoon comes from my grandmother. And I'm just like, both of y'all wrong. Fuck that shit. Like I'm not doing either way.
But even with that, she'll call me about some family members and say, hey, you need to talk to them. Can you do this? Can you do that? And I tell all the time, I say, Granny, you know, I don't mind talking to them. I say, but at the end of the day, I do not throw seed on stony soil. Because a narcissistic person, I don't care how much you talk to them, they'll sit there and say, yeah, you're right. Man, I got to do better. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're right about this. You're right about that. And at the same time, they lying to you the whole time because they already know that, hey, you know, they feel like whatever I'm saying is bullshit. And they're going to do what they want to do at the end of the day because they still don't have accountability.
Or self-awareness.
So I tell all the time, I don't throw seed in stony soil. I'm wasted.
But that's how I feel about my friends. Like, I feel like you keep calling me and telling me your man is cheating. Or, y'all, even, not even that, but even we was just talking about narc behavior and self-awareness and the perfect man or woman for somebody. I have a friend. The man is the perfect man for her. But is he the perfect? Is she the perfect woman for him? Because,
right. And
I say that because she rains him praises on anything he does. Like when I tell you I have some of the best friends. Like they're awesome women. Like they are awesome, and I'm not being biased just because they're my friends, but they really are truly supportive, right? But she rains him praises. But yet, when it's never reciprocated. It's everything that a person can find negative about somebody. It's like, damn, did you not have anything positive to say?
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, at what point do we say, like, even if you see, like for me, I can see that, you pretend to be happy for him, but are you really happy in this relationship? And even though that's not our business about her perfect partner, this has nothing to do with me, because how can I tell somebody that that's not your perfect partner to get up and walk away? However, how can you as a friend sit back and just watch as this person cheats on you and does this, but at the same time, I've already given you a heads up. I've already told you, hey, this, and presented factual evidence, and then you just smooth it over, and then so shit. Next time I catch him cheating
again,
I'm not gonna say shit.
I go back to it again. Have to have self-awareness and willpower. You know that friend may be aware of the situation that's going on.
So she a swinger.
They don't have the willpower.
Yeah, a swinger tried to talk to me the other day.
They don't have the will. That's another episode. They don't have the willpower to leave that habit or leave that situation, that toxicity. So my thing is, until you get that, again, I just can't keep going. See, stony soil.
Man, that's so, and that was.
It hurts.
Oh my goodness, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
You want to see the people close to you that you love, genuinely love and care about.
Right.
You want to see them succeed and win at any cost. But until they want the same thing for themselves, and too much letting them do it. So again, we just have to let it ride.
Again, that comes back to me saying we can only do so much But God dog it, like, how much can you change for a person? Like, how much can you put yourself on the back burner for somebody?
Yeah.
But whatever.
And to even go with the people that may have, narcissistic behaviors and everything, it's gonna be our last topic. Can you respect your partner's right to be an individual, or is it your way or the highway?
What do you mean, right to be?
When I mean, can I respect your right to be an individual? I'm speaking from my point of view. What I'm saying is this: I respect your right as an individual. You are your own person. I can't relay my thoughts and my way of thinking on you to change you to be the person I want you to be. While you lose who you are in the process.
Okay.
Because the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to come home to a depressed wife. Or a wife that wants to go out and cheat on me because I'm not fulfilling all of her needs, because the only thing I want you to do is what the fuck I say. So, and this just question: can you respect someone else, right to be an individual, or is it your way or the highway?
Listen, you can do anything you want to do, as long as, and this gonna sound like my girl, right? As long as you do it in good taste.
Right.
And by good taste, I mean, you know that you're married.
Yeah.
You know that you have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you have a career that's good. Like, don't go out there doing no foolish ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go out there doing dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
But be you, like, have fun, like.
Definitely.
Like the time we was at the at that lounge and you was on the floor and them McQueens, them Brandon McQueens. I'm just saying. And I was right there, like James Brown, putting your goddamn cape on, putting your goddamn jacket on, trying to help you up, crazy ass.
I like James Brown.
I was putting your cape on. But of course, I respect everybody's individuality. Like, hey, even in friendship, relationships, like, you have a right to be you. Like, because if everybody was like me, we'll be some fighting MFers in this whole. Because I'm so opinionated, I don't let shit slide. Like, I'm gonna call you out on bullshit each and every time. It's always I'm always gonna keep you on your toes, like, boom, 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 boom. But even me, like, I'm goofy. Like I say, I'm gonna laugh and chop it up with anybody. If you make me laugh, listen, we can have a drink, okay? But at the same time, it's always in good taste. I know that I'm married. I know that I have kids. I know that I have a career. First of all, this is a PSA for the swingers. I don't want you guys. For everybody listening to this podcast, please go watch this episode on our YouTube channel so you can see my face. Because I'm looking at the camera.
Show me your face.
Right now. No. Because first of all, little bitty shit irks the hell out of me. Irks me. Like, if you get in the bed and your feet like scraped against my sheet, get out. Get the fuck out.
That's why I go to the shoppers
every 2 weeks, because no, what the fuck is this about?
Right.
If you try to talk to me before you brush your teeth, get the fuck out.
Right. She ain't mad about that.
Like, don't talk to me, because I'm gonna look at you like you stupid, because what is wrong with you? Ask my kids, they be like, Mom, I'll be back. Like, don't talk to me before you brush your teeth. Don't come in my kitchen before you brush your teeth or wash your face. Like, if I see some little crusties, I'm like, okay, yeah, gotta go. But anyway, little bitty stuff irks me, so I don't want you or your partner or anybody else. Like, I can't do two men. I can only do one man. I got to keep him on his toes.
Have your back, bro. Ain't too much you can do.
We stuck on this submissive, ain't it? We stuck on it, right? Because you just, I told you my folks to be listening to this.
So I'm gonna ask you a list of questions because you hit them. And yes or no answers. No.
Let's go.
Is it okay for me to go out without you?
Of course it is.
Is it okay for me to take a gas trip?
Of course it is. Y'all gonna bring me something back?
Yeah, we do.
I like most of your friends. You don't really have friends, but most of them I like.
Yeah, again. Got the cutting. Is it okay for me to have an opinion that's different than yours?
Your opinion's always fucking different.
Right. This place full of listeners. Again. Okay, another one. This comes straight from Dr. George L. Carter. Can we agree to disagree without feeling some type of way on certain issues?
Of course. However, I just want to let y'all know, those people, it's okay to agree to disagree.
Right.
But I'm so motherfucking petty. When this shit come back up, I'm be like,
you definitely gonna bring it back.
I'm gonna bring it back up. And I mean, I ain't gonna be mad about it. I'm just gonna be like, like I told you. So, yeah, it's okay to agree to disagree, but I'm still always right.
Again, last question. Are you okay with me taking the lead without supervision from you?
What do you mean taking the lead without my supervision?
Like if you want something done, I would say.
I don't fucking know. Like if I say, oh babe,
and I'm trying not to let it be a chore, not a chore, but a task that.
Okay, so if I say like, oh babe, I need the pool done, I can't go to the appointment today. You go to the appointment without me, and they ask you how we want it.
Yeah.
Hell no, you got me fucked up. Hell to the no.
Tripping. That woman tripping.
Yeah, cause no. Let me explain. Because Brock is extra. Brock is so extra. Like, he gonna have fountains and water squirting up everywhere.
That's me being the individual. I like what I like. I want what I want. Shit.
I can tell Brock, babe, our budget is like $70,000 for this pool. This young man gonna go up to $150, and I'm be like, what the? We talked about this.
Just like grocery shopping or something.
Yeah, it's like I can be like, let me tell you something. I can send
write me
Brock
out a list.
I can send Brock out with a list, because I'm always gonna send him out with a list because he just gets too distracted, right? Like he'll buy goat and bring it home and smoke it or something like that. Well, I thought we could use this to make goat cheese, and I thought we could use this to make, like, no. Brock will let the kids talk him into doing anything. He will let them kids talk him into buying the whole AGV.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Oh my goodness.
Kids. They be wanting something like ice cream.
Dumb shit.
But,
stuffed marshmallows.
But if I know I'm gonna go to Circle K and pay $2.50 for a Twix ice cream, I'll just not buy the box for $15. Right?
Yes. But in all seriousness, yes, of course, I let you take the lead all the time without supervision.
Right.
But some stuff is that's questionable. Yeah, this man. Is it okay for me to go out without you?
Tell Rufus to be quiet.
That's vital. Is it okay for me to take a girl's trip?
Please. You just went out the country last year with that. So, yeah, that's fine.
We had so much fun. Shots on shots.
And my stance on it is, I trust you, so I know you're coming on too.
Let me tell y'all, if anybody's out there, y'all want to get together and go to Jamaica, let me know, okay? Because I'm ready. Okay. So is it okay for me to have an opinion that's different from yours?
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
What if I didn't believe in Jesus?
Shit, we're out here.
You would still be with me?
Yeah.
Really? If I didn't believe in Jesus? Damn, I wouldn't be with you.
I can nail you to the cross.
You're an idiot. I just want to let you know that I wouldn't even just believe in Jesus.
both are, Christians.
Okay. Well, can we agree to disagree without feeling some type of way?
Yeah, it was a process for me to get to that point. But yeah, now we can.
Okay.
At first, I'm getting my feelings good.
Yeah.
I get a silent treatment, just like walking through the house looking mad until she say, "You want some meat?" Yeah.
No, fuck that. Get the bill on the stage.
I get too.
Okay. Are you okay with me taking the lead without your supervision?
Yeah. Just like when you took the Audi to get an oil change.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I was supposed to take it.
Don't do that.
But I had to work. Had a couple meetings.
Don't do that, bro.
So I was okay with her taking the lead. But it's a mere fact when they told her that the oil change was almost $400 and she needed some winter tires instead of some summer tires on the car. And that woman pulled out our joint account credit card and swiped it so fast.
Because what the hell? How is an oil change that much? And why? What's the difference between summer and winter tires? That's ridiculous. Like, these tires gonna roll whether it's rain, shine, sleet, snow.
It is what it is.
That is figure outable. That's what I told them.
It is figure outable.
That's what I told that service technician, sir. It's figure outable. I let my husband figure this shit out because I'm not doing this.
See, kids calling today. We outside trying to do a podcast.
Yeah, I know it's that boy child.
Yeah, but we're the
We are. Okay, so my key takeaways from this is my husband ain't no punk ass bitch.
Yeah.
And my husband is mine. Mine.
True.
And I like the what's your word?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode.
What's your key takeaways?
Key takeaways is, I do have the ideal woman of my dreams. I have, along the years, changed a couple of things, to make sure that we work. I'm not worried about, yes, how I feel as an individual is important. How she feels as an individual is important as well, but I made sure to make the necessary changes so that we could work, because this right here is the force. You know what I mean?
Hell of a force. We like a tsunami.
Like a tsunami.
Wow.
Mixed with a hurricane. I don't feel. Do it again. That's just like a broke tornado. But yeah. Yeah. So I have my ideal woman. I've changed some things in this marriage, with myself, because I was self-aware, and I also had the willpower to do it.
Well, what I need everybody to remember from this episode: listen, if a man or woman wants you, they will make it work. Everything is figure outable. If they want you, they'll make it work. They'll change their sacrifice to get to the position they need to be, so you to be happy. Right? If a man or a woman wants you, because women are just, hey, this is equal, right?
Yeah. It's no you change and I stay the same.
Don't you stay in a relationship where you cannot be an individual, you can have your own opinion. Don't you stay in a relationship where you got to tell this nigga, like, you look good, when you know his hairline is back to his ears and he needs to cut this shit off. Tell him the truth. Stop letting these men just get over, like, sir.
Why you gotta talk about the hairline?
I didn't say no name. I told you and you was receptive and cut that shit off. Because it was looking bad.
Move on.
Okay. So, speak up. Men, don't stay in a relationship with your woman out thotting and hoeing and you know she hoeing. Leave. Please leave.
Before you hurt her. Leave.
If she got to put you out the house every other day or every other weekend so she can go and do whatever she want to do, leave. If somebody ain't laying it and putting it down right, leave. Ain't nobody that goddamn tired. Right? Ain't nobody that tired. Leave. I mean, leave. You don't have to accept anything. Figure out what it is that you want. We going into the new year, baby. Figure out what it is that you want. Make a list. Make it plain. You know what Pastor say? Write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision. Make it plain. put it up under your mattress, revisit it every 2 or 3 months, and make sure that you're checking off these goals. And if that man or woman ain't meeting them goals,
It's time to go.
gotta go. Because you do have a right to be picky. That's gonna touch on our part 2, right? The right to be fucking picky. Like, because first of all, let me just tell y'all this. Somebody said women with kids do not have the right to be picky when it comes to being married in the future or being in a serious relationship, but that's for another episode.
It's for another topic, another episode.
Thank y'all for listening. This was so fun. Definitely holler back at us. Let us know what y'all think. Check out our YouTube channel, Brock and Ree, because it's Brock and Ree in the flesh.
So, also, like I say, this is a real podcast. We talk about real shit, real situations. And hey, you know, if you can't handle it, don't get in the kitchen, right?
Have fun while doing it.
Have fun while doing it. Hey, we're going to give you our opinions and our takeaways on certain topics. And hey, all you got to do is hit our inboxes with some questions that you would like to hear, future topics. I think yours has been blowing up, right?
It has been blowing.
It has been blowing up.
Thank y'all for all the topics,
Yeah.
for the opinions. Y'all know I'm open book. Let me know what y'all think.
Oh, yeah.
Holla, till next time.